Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in this video I'll be teaching you the meaning and use of the word douzo, okay, which means please, sure, go ahead, please take, you know. 皆さんこんにちは。今日のレッスンですね、この単語どうぞ意味と使い方を教える。じゃあさっさとやりましょうか。どうぞ。So again, we should understand when it comes to Japanese people, they are a polite race of people, and one of the most important aspects of their culture is politeness and also being considerate. They're very mindful about, how they treat another person, their tone, their behavior, their actions. So they will go out of their ways to not offend another person. So here's this word, douzo, which means please. And let's say I were to make you a request, I will say, yeah, sure, please go ahead, do it. That's a word, douzo. Let's say, there's a pen over here. Let's say I ask a Japanese person, このペンを使ってもよろしいでしょうか? Can I use this pen? He'll say, どうぞ、使って、はい、どうぞ. He'll be like, yeah, yes, please, sure, Or I can ask, この本読んでも大丈夫でしょうか? He'll be like, どうぞ、使ってください。いいよ。どうぞ. Or let's say you want to, hand over a gift to somebody or a souvenir. You'll say, どうぞ. Or let's say you're handing over your name card to someone. You can, first of all, when it comes to Japanese corporate culture, when it comes to a name card, let's say you're receiving or handing out your name card, you're supposed to give it with both your hands. And in Japanese culture, let's say in a corporate setup, when let's say you give your name card to somebody, they, out of respect for you, they will keep it on top of the table. In other countries, at least I know about India, if you give someone your name card, they keep it in their pocket. But in Japanese culture, if you keep it in your pocket, it's the equivalent of sitting on someone's face. You got to understand that. Yeah. So douzo is a very polite word. Polite. It's a polite way of saying, please go ahead. Or when you're handing over something to somebody, you'll say, どうぞ. Yeah. So I wanted to remind you of this funny incident that happened in my Japanese class. So there was this Japanese person. He was not a teacher as such. He was one of my teacher's associates. He had come for a couple of days to, just to see how the class is going. He wanted to teach us Japanese. I befriended him. So there was one day, there was this instance, we both wanted to use the washroom. So, he asked me if he could go first, and I said, douzo. And upon hearing that, he was laughing. And, after he came out of the washroom, he told me also, douzo. Now that I look back, I realized that I should not have said douzo to him, because douzo is only when you hand over something to somebody, or, when you tell someone, sure, go ahead. When in case of washroom, you cannot say douzo, So please be careful. One mistake that people make is that just because a Japanese word means something in English, do not assume it can be used for every situation, You have to understand the specific usage of a word, So there's these three words. There is jiyu, hima, and muryo. All these three words means free. But in case of jiyu, it means freedom. In case of hima, it means free time. In case of muryo, it means free of cost. So you must know the appropriate meaning of each word before using it in a sentence. Otherwise, your sentences will sound odd. So in my case, I inappropriately used the word douzo and kind of became a laughing stock, at least in his eyes. So yeah. So that's it for today's video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, and I hope you like this lesson. If you liked my content, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And all the best for your Japanese studies. この動画を最後まで見てくれてありがとう。もし私のコンテンツが好きなら、ぜひ、like、コメント、登録ください。ありがとうございます。次の動画に会いましょう。バイバイ。